right? If a person takes out Lobola, are they married? Is it a customary marriage? And does it mean that they married in community of property? And the answer that we got from the Constitutional Court today is yes. Yes, they married. Which means that if you thought that when you were taking out Lobola, you're not yet married, you are indeed married. And if you signed an anti-nuptial agreement after Lobola payment, it means that the anti-nuptial agreement that you signed is actually invalid. And if I'm married in community of property, that means what's mine is yours and what's yours is mine. A lot of people were married or Lobola was just paid. Or no, given. Lobola was given. And they believe that because of the no clarity, or because of ignorance, they believe that because it was just Lobola paid, then I'm able to move on. We'll call the families together. We'll let the family know this is not working and we'll go our separate ways. Then what ends up happening is that these individuals who were married customarily go and find other people to marry. What does it mean for the marriages that they go on to have, knowing very well that according to the law, this marriage can only be dissolved through a divorce decree? If I didn't get a divorce decree, if I truly believed that because I married customarily or because I just gave Lobola, that means that we're not married civilly, that means we can move on with our lives, and I go on and meet somebody and marry that person, whose marriage is invalid? Is it my marriage that is invalid, the first one I had through Lobola, or is it the second one that is invalid?
The new marriage or the subsequent marriage is invalid.
That civil certificate is invalid. The at the church with the white dress, that one is invalid.
Yes, that's the new one. Because you did not divorce, you don't have a decree of divorce for your customary marriage which you left.